2008, we started off with a vision of wanting to support small business in the property industry. Property Point was really pioneering in its days, where we felt that the need to support small emerging black businesses in the industry was very necessary. But not just providing businesses with training, but really to help businesses both build the capacity within their organizations and also allow them to be able to access market opportunities.
So the discussion started a couple of years ago to say, how do we work with the SMMEs that are particularly engaged with Pareto? In our discussion, growing places is not just about growing the businesses that we do, but also growing the communities that we operate in. For us to be able to grow and become the kind of an entity that we would like to see, it becomes important that we grow the sub-suppliers as well. Then we looked around and then had a couple of discussions, and Property Point came to mind at the time because we looked at the track record and the pedigree that they brought into the picture, and then it became a natural partnership. Ourselves, we are not competent to do hand-holding. We know what we know, which is about retail and retail management.
As much as the focus was that there was a need for enterprise development from a BEE perspective, I think the biggest challenge in the marketplace and the biggest pain point for small businesses was how they were able to access opportunities in the market. As a small emerging black business, it was difficult to get that access point specifically into the private sector. Our aim was to be able to build their capacity, build the competency within the organization, and build the capabilities for them to be able to go out into the market and execute.
What is the impact that we want to create through this program? While on the one part we do get all the scores that we want, it is not first prize for us. But first prize for us is the fact that we are able to see these companies grow beyond where they are. Their turnover doubling, even becoming even higher than just doubling, but employment being created.
Given the fact that we have a 93% success rate on the 2020 Supplier Development intake, we are proud to work with such highly valued and highly committed individuals.
During this time, we want to congratulate these businesses that we've been supporting over this past 2 years and say, well done. During a difficult time, you've been able to survive, you've been able to keep your business going. From a Property Point perspective, we'd like to also just thank Pareto. We've had a great working relationship. The engagement that we've had, both from an executive level as well as management, was one that created the success of this partnership. And this is what small businesses need. It's about being able to have a big brother like Pareto support the work and the effort that you are doing. The support of small businesses in South Africa is one that is critical. At Property Point, we see it as a key focus area in terms of economic growth in South Africa. And in order for us to be able to start building those giants of industry again, we need to start by supporting the small ones.
So the advice we could give to the guys that are leaving the program is that you know if you recall when we started and recruited you guys, and we said that tenacity is going to be important. It becomes important for you during the course and the program to hang in there because it's going to be tough. 2 years, it's a long time. You are a single entity, you are alone sometimes, you are the CEO, you are the MD, you are this finance person, and it can be a bit crazy at times. But I think you have shown tenacity. The fact that you stayed the course, it's incredible. Beyond these 2 years, continue to drive and to run and to push, because I think most of the great companies happen because people stayed the course. And I think you are going to also look at creating that path for yourself, to drive, to push, and never to give up.
If I had to leave a word of advice for a business, for you as an entrepreneur, it would be to say that understand why you started your business. If you understand your why, it will keep on fueling the passion that you need to be able to take your business forward. I think that running a small business or starting up a small business is never an easy task. But it all starts with that vision. It all starts with that dream that you have. So always go back to your why and keep on pushing.